All right. My name is Joshua Kaminer, and for my policy change, I chose student debt and free college tuition. So, as an 11th grader in high school myself, I feel that, free tuition is very useful. And, I feel like y'all would agree with that. And for today, I'll be talking about the pros of adding free tuition, how we can change this, and how tuition-free college helped in other countries like Norway. All right, for my first piece of evidence, according to PRRI.org in their article, College Affordability Crisis, it says that over 68% of all Americans feel that college should be free, with only 30% disagreeing with this idea. I feel that, as a whole, giving more people the opportunity of like higher education in college gives people more job opportunities, can help with adding more people in the workforce, and can just give more people the opportunity to do what they want to do. Another example of what free tuition can do is lower unemployment rates and homelessness. According to Study Portal in the article Norway Tuition Fees, Norway has always been a popular pick among college students for out-of-nation colleges in Europe or Asia. And due to this free tuition, kind of lets people be able to go to Norway from, having to pay like $25,000 to $50,000 in college, and can just go to a public school in Norway to be able to get their college for free. And according to profit.org in their article Norway Unemployment Data, the current Norway unemployment rate is to have stayed around 3% in recent years, which is less than America's unemployment rate, which can be as high as 10% in 2020. Norway also has one of the smallest homeless populations, with as little as 0.07%, and is still decreasing over the years compared to America's 0.20%. Another example is student debt. According to Scholar Advisor, in their article, Education Should Be Free for Everyone, it talks about how college tuition should be free no matter the background of the person. And on average, college actually costs anywhere between $25,000 to $50,000. That's even after like scholarship programs and things like that. And due to this, most people nowadays struggle with student loans and basically college debt years after they graduated, and are still trying to pay off these loans to this day. I feel I can't make this change alone though, and it would take years of conceiving. But the way we could fix this is to talk through the state government and legislator, and being able to join together to fix this problem. Would you like to join me for this change? Any questions or comments?
So, do you know like what the current college tuition rate is right now in America?
The current college tuition rate. So I would say the current price, or the current how much college tuition is, like I said, ranges anywhere between 25 to 50,000, and that depends on if it's in state, out of state. And right now, they do have things in place for like how much you're making as like a salary. That goes into how much college is for you, but overall, for most people in America, 25 to 50,000 is the average cost for college.
Thank you.
So, if college was free, how would applications work among the lines of who's deemed fit for that specific school?
So That's a good question. So most college applications, if tuition was free, would go into like, I would say like your previous like education, like if you've been through like high school or what you're trying to study in. Like if you're trying to study through like engineering, you might need to go through like certain programs in high school or take certain classes in high school. You go through that. And if you're trying to go into like a trade school or like a trade job, I feel like there's less, restrictions on the application process behind that.
Thank you.
So I have a statement and then I do have a question. The statement will probably make you all a little bit sad. I had a student that did this project in the first 8 weeks, and one of his sources was really interesting, and it showed that South Carolina, the state of South Carolina, actually has one of the highest, I can't remember if it's just the top 10 or the top 5, but I think it's the top 5 highest student loan debt per capita among all 50 states. So obviously this is something that we see a lot in the state of South Carolina that we have to deal with, of that student loan debt. But do you think this should be applied to all degree levels, or should it just be applied like a free bachelor's degree, a free associate's degree, or should this include all levels?
I feel probably starting off, whenever, like I said, it's going to take a long time to get to this point. And I feel like starting off, maybe start with more like, not like a master's, but more maybe a bachelor's degree and certain things like that. And you can start with certain like things like trade schools or things like that, where you only have to do like maybe 2 years of college. And then once you go through that, you can advance to more things like going through like a master's or 4 years in college.
All right, fair enough. Any other questions? All right, I think you're good to stop your recording.
All right.